Brian Banks, it's really good to have you here at the table. Everybody that meets you walks away and says, wow. So let's go back to the unpleasant part of the story. You're falsely accused. You spend time in prison. Did you know this girl?
Yeah, we actually went to middle school together as well as high school.
And why do you think she decided to accuse you?
You know, we never really got the answer to that. There's been a few reasons that we came up to the conclusion, but I think what it really came down to is she didn't want her parents to know that she was sexually active.
And now you sit here with the word exonerated.
Yes.
Take us back to that day in the courtroom and the judge says you are exonerated. You think what?
You know, it was just mixed emotions. I think a bit of everything. Just bittersweet. To have this finally be over with, to finally have my name cleared and to have my life back, but to also reflect on everything that I had gone through just to get to that point. It's been a 10-year struggle, so I'm just happy to be free now.
Do you like your chances for being able to play football?
I do. I really do like my chances, and it's still alive and well. The dream is still in pursuit, and I thank the California Innocence Project and my lawyer, Justin Brooks, for allowing me to have this opportunity of giving football another shot.
We should point out that's what is on your sweatshirt.
Yes.
It says California, and the number is?
Exonerate.
And Innocence Project, it says smaller underneath. Yeah.
It does. Yeah, the California Innocence Project, this is a logo of theirs. And as soon as I was exonerated, I had seen this logo before I was exonerated, and it was just a shirt. And as soon as I was exonerated, it just meant so much more to me. Yeah.
And so what are you hearing from NFL teams about your dream?
Well, right now, I had an opportunity to try out for a number of teams, and the response was experience. It wasn't the lack of the ability, right? So having had the opportunity to play in the UFL and play around coaches that have NFL experience, players that have NFL experience, I use that as a platform and a vessel to broaden my skill. So.
Are there people saying, give up that dream and pursue another dream because it can't work?
Yeah. Some people see my life heading in the direction of advocating for other wrongfully convicted men and women, and I do too. But football is still a big passion of mine, and it's still very close. I've talked to a few NFL teams who are considering bringing me in before this season even ends. So it's still in pursuit.
Yeah, but people are saying, but it's been 10 years. Just the fact of the lack of time in keeping up with the skill. You have no doubt that you could still do this game. No doubt.
Whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it.
I mean, that's the important thing. Who has to believe in you is you.
Is you.
Exactly.
On the other hand, there is also this aspect of your life. People who meet you respond to you. You were in the green room with Mark Zinga.
Right.
I mean, with Mark Pincus of Zinga. And he's talking about you when he sat down in a sense of the impression. He knew nothing about you that you made on him.
Right.
So you're going to have lots of options, but only you can live with the dream that I can play football and I can show you.
Yeah. Mark is a great guy, and I strongly believe in what you want in this world. You must first put out. You just have to be good for yourself, and that in turn,
How can you do this, though, with no bitterness? With no bitterness against the girl, with no bitterness that football hasn't worked out? How are you able to do that?
What's important for me is forward progression. What am I going to do for me? Instead of sitting down and having negative thoughts about anyone or myself, I realized a long time ago that only stagnates me.
Yeah.
So what I do have control over is me, while in any situation, whether it be good or bad.
If you do that, you're only hurting yourself.
Most definitely.
Thank you, Brian Banks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brian.
Did you get Mark's number before you left?
I did.
We'll get
very
it to
impressed.
you.
Yes.
You also should know that you can see a 60 Minutes report on Brian Banks later this month right here on CBS.